I'm just going to wait a few minutes to see if anybody comes in, and before I start talking. I'll give it a few minutes. And if anybody's watching on the replay, because I am going to post this live, I'm here to talk about Antigua live tonight. About how did it go on my solo trip to Antigua. I just recently got back from Antigua. I went the beginning part of, well, the end of June, beginning of July. Thank you for joining in, whoever is there. If you don't mind, I'm trying to see if I can see my comments on here. Please bear with me because I have not been live in a long time. And I'm trying to see where can I see these, if I can see any. I guess it will be on the screen if anything comes up. So whoever is there, if you can drop me something in the comments so I know somebody's there. Hey, thank you for joining in, JaLegacynd. Thank you for coming in. I was just getting started. I was waiting for some people to come in. How you doing, Kesha H? All right, thanks for coming. And tonight I'm just going to be talking about a little bit about my solo trip to Antigua, of course. And if you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat for me. Thank y'all for coming in. Those are some people that I am subscribed to, JaLegacynd and Kesha H. JaLegacynd, she talks about her travel as well, and also she goes live on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. So you can check her out. If you're watching this on the replay, please go and check her out. And Kesha H, she does all that gardening. I wish I could do that. But where we live, we have all these wild animals walking around here. Raccoons, possums, and some of everything that would probably eat anything that we try to grow. I would love to grow something. So, but thank you guys for coming on into this live. So recently I just traveled to Antigua the end of June, and I decided to go by myself. I haven't really done any solo traveling like that. I normally travel with family. I was trying to go live on my iPad, but it wouldn't let me for some reason, so I'm on my phone. And as you guys are coming in, if you can please hit that like button for me. And also you can drop a comment in the chat so I'll know you're there. But I just recently traveled to Antigua. It was a birthday trip for myself. And also I decided to go and kind of explore the island a bit, because I went there on a cruise back in 24. And you know, when you cruise, you don't get to see a whole lot. You know, you're only there for a couple of hours. So when I went to Antigua on a cruise, I only stayed at the port, and I went to Dickinson Bay Beach. So that was basically all that I seen. And, you know, I fell in love with Dickinson Bay Beach, and I was like, I got to come back here. So I decided to go back. I stayed at the Pineapple Beach Club. And let me read the chat. I don't want to be rude. I don't go live all the time, y'all, so y'all got to excuse me. Okay. Okay, so Kesha is speaking to everyone. Okay. So I stayed at the Pineapple Beach Club Resort, which is a nice resort. It's adults only. And if you have any questions, you could drop them in the comments for me, and I'll be glad to answer them as you're listening. And thank you guys for clicking like. So I stayed at the Pineapple Beach Club, which is a nice resort. It's near, they call it the Devil's Bridge, which is, there's a story behind that. And I haven't posted my video about it yet. I'm going to post a video about that. It's a story behind the Devil's Bridge. It's not a good story, but It's a part of history. So I'm going to post a video about that. But I stayed not too far away from that. You can actually walk there, and it's beautiful to see, but the story is sad. But so the Pineapple Beach Club Resort is it's adults only. Like I said, it's a nice resort. It was all inclusive, of course, and I had a beachfront room. I had a nice room there. So let me get into some of the activities I've done there. I did the swimming with the stingrays. That was a first for me. That's something exciting to do if you ever go there. I did, I went to the Devil's Bridge. Like I said, I'm going to share that story. I'm going to post a video about that story. I also went to Nelson's Dockyard, which I wish I could have stayed there a little longer. And that is something that somebody could do if they're cruising there. If you ever cruise to Antigua, you should have time enough to do like Nelson's Dockyard and go over to Dickerson Bay Beach. I would say just grab a taxi at the port and just tell them where you want to go. So you should be able to make it to both of those two destinations. You can also do the Stingray excursion, but I wouldn't combine it with both Dickerson Bay and Nelson's Dockyard. You have to do one or the other, depending on how long you're there in Antigua if you're cruising there. So you can do like the Stingray activity. That's like a 2-hour activity. And you can go to Nelson's Dockyard, which is pretty cool to check out. And there's some history behind Nelson's Dockyard. And they have some restaurants there too. So I have to post my video, so you guys can pretty much see what I'm talking about. You love the red dress? Oh yeah, that was my highlight of the trip. The me doing that flying dress. That was my highlight, that photo, that drone photo shoot. I really enjoyed doing that. And I had, there were 3 different vendors who actually put that together for me. One lady that does the bamboo rafting, she recommended the person that does the flying dress. So the bamboo rafting, she does her own photo shoot. And the lady with the flying dress, she does her own. But they just came together to make that happen for me. It was a hit. Thank you. Thank you. And I had fun doing that. It was hot out there, but I really enjoyed doing that. And she also does horseback riding photos as well. You would do that. Yes, you have to do that. That was fun. It was fun. And it only took us like, believe it or not, I think I was only out there for like an hour. It only took an hour to do that. So I do have photos, and of course you saw the drone shoot. So they did a really great job on that. Someone asked me, was it AI? That can't be you, 𝒊𝒂𝒂. Is that AI? And it was me. It was me out there in the water. And the guy that you see, the young fella that you see in the beginning of the video, is actually the lady that does the bamboo rafting. That was her son. And I didn't even know he was going to end up in the beginning part. And I was like, oh man, that looks great how y'all did that. They didn't even tell me how, what they were going to do. They just sent me the video once they were done editing it. And I was like, oh my God, this looks good. It's 𝒊𝒂𝒂. My name is 𝒊𝒂𝒂. People always have a hard time with my name. Some will call me 𝒊𝒂𝒂. Some can't get past the T part. But it's 𝒊𝒂𝒂. And some of my family just calls me 𝒊𝒂𝒂. And then some friends, they just shorten it. They just call me T. They don't even try. But it's 𝒊𝒂𝒂. Okay. Yeah. But yes, the video turned out great. And her son would, he's a trooper, because he was out there in the water with me the whole time. You can't see him in the video because he would go under the water. You like T? Well, you can call me T if you like T. You can call me T. People call me T too. And then I have that one cousin that calls me Lala. And she's the only one that calls me Lala. Yeah, but whichever one works for you, whichever one is easy to get out. Her son was under the water, yes. They would tell him when to move. She'll be like, I forgot his name. So-and-so, all right, get out the way, get out the way. And he'll just disappear. He either go under the water or off to the side. And so he wouldn't be in the video. But yes, that was her son in the beginning of the video that was bringing me the raft. And he was a trooper. And then that particular day, he forgot his goggles for his eyes. So the salt water was bothering his eyes a little bit. Because he has to go under the water and he has to actually anchor the raft. So he'll go swim down and kind of hook it to whatever he was, whatever they used to anchor it. He would swim down under and anchor the raft. Yep. You can take all your money. Yeah. And for her, but if you're just doing the bamboo raft drone shoot, her prices are not expensive just for that. When I added the dress in, of course, the price went up because that's a separate vendor. And like I said, she does her own photo shoots. I just had to rent the dress from her. So her price was a little higher than the bamboo raft, which I can understand because I'm taking this lady beautiful dress and I'm going out in the water with it, and she has to clean it later. So it was worth the price. Plus I got the photos and the drone shoot for my memory, and I can use it over and over again. So it was worth the price. And of course the drone is included with the photo shoot for the bamboo raft, and she finds the drone person for you. So everything came together nicely. So I can say the total for that it's under $400. It's like three something, but it's under $400. It's three something, but nowhere near 400. I'll say probably like three. I'm gonna just say 320, because I could say that now, but I never know if they may change their price, and that's because of the dress rental. That's what you thought. You're right. Yeah, but she may decide to go up after that shoot. Because I think on the other platform with the T, I got over 100 likes on there, and probably about 4,000 or 5,000 views on that video. So like I said, it's something you can use over and over again, and people seem to like that. Anything when you're out in water, they like it. So that is something you should experience if you go there. If you go to Antigua, I would say add that to your list, experience it. And like I said, that person, she also does the horseback riding. So you can do like a horseback riding photo shoot too. And those are nice too. So you can pretty much think of whatever you want and try to put it together, I guess. Bali it was cheaper in Bali for the drone shoot, because they do the swing drone shoot with the flying dress. I wonder how much is that one. And I can't remember, did I see yours? I remember I saw you do the bungee jumping. Okay, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That is way cheaper. It's way cheaper. Now, had I just did the flying dress without the rafting, it would have been 200 with just that lady with the flying dress. Or if I would have just did the bamboo in a bathing suit without the dress, it would have been 120. But I wanted both. I wanted both together. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed swimming with the stingrays. I really enjoyed that, because that was something I'd never done. I was kind of scared at first, and then one of the guys, actually, when he noticed how nervous I was, he kept trying to put the stingray on my arms, and it's like the stingray knows when you're nervous. They can feel you tightening up. And what he did was he took the tail of it to show me that it's not going to harm me. He put the stinger in his mouth, and I couldn't believe he did that. He put the stinger in his mouth just to show me that the stingray is no harm to you. So it turns out, he said, the only way you'll be in harm's way is if you actually step on their tail. Then you got something to be worried about. Yeah, he crazy. Yeah, he is crazy. He actually put it in his mouth. And I have it on video. I have to post that. But he actually took it and said, look, see, let me show you, let me show you. And he put it in his mouth. Then we are adventurous. So you wouldn't swim with the stingrays, Keisha H? I said, that's something I would do again. I enjoyed that. I would do that again because I'm not afraid now that I've already done it. They don't do anything. They just swim around you. Okay, so you already done it. And the Cayman Islands, okay. So you already know. You know there's no harm. So that was a fun activity to me. And I also went to, I'm talking about we, and I was by myself. When I say we, it was other people who got in the van. When I was leaving to go to Shirley Heights, they had to pick other people up, the taxi driver. So I did go to Shirley Heights, which is a big thing there. They do the Sunday barbecue. It's like a big family cookout. So they're grilling jerk chicken, and you were still scared. Okay. So you probably wouldn't, so you wouldn't do it again, would you? Because I would do it again. But they do have this big barbecue thing there. It's at Shirley Heights. You get great views when you go up to Shirley Heights. It seems like everybody comes out to the cookout on Sundays there. They have they have a live band there. They play on the steel drums. They have different vendors set up. And they have delicious food. Still be scared doing it again. Yeah, well, you should do it again. Especially on your, when you get ready to do your cruise, your next cruise, you do it again. But yes, at Shirley Heights, they grill jerk chicken, ribs. They had macaroni and cheese, potato salad, just about a little bit of everything. And they also sell drinks. And people just go there to hang out, listen to the live music, and pretty much just walk around and snap photos of yourself and mingle with the other people that are there, the other travelers that are there. That's a big thing to do there if you're ever traveling to Antigua. You want to do Shirley Heights. They also do it on Thursdays. They have the cookout on Thursdays and Sundays, but for some reason, Sundays is like their most popular day. And they have different vendors out there selling things. And I do have some videos on that as well. Yeah, there was a lot of locals. A lot of locals come out to the cookout too. Because that's a thing that they do on Sundays. They come and hang out too to listen to the music. So after a certain time, I was there until like, I think they came back to get us about 7 or 7:30 was our pickup time. So like right at 7, that's when all the locals started coming. I'm like, okay, so everybody comes here. All the locals come out here late. You know, that's like a party spot for them. So I was like, shoot, I should have just decided to catch a late taxi. But I ended up leaving early out. So our pickup time was probably about 7:30. But it had gotten crowded at Shirley Heights. That's the spot. So if you're ever in Antigua, you want to be at Shirley Heights on Sunday night. So if you ever plan that trip out there, you want to make sure that you're not leaving out on Sunday to go back home. You want to be in Antigua on Sunday for Shirley Heights. That's the spot. That's the place to be. Live entertainment and food. Yep. You'll get to hang with the locals there too. You get to hang with the locals at Shirley Heights. That's the spot to be in. And of course, also in town near the cruise port is where you see a lot of the locals. You can go out and to some of the shops there and talk to the locals. I basically used different taxi drivers because I wanted to, you know, get different stories from each one. So I would call different cab drivers. I could have stuck with the same one while I was there, but I just wanted different taxi drivers while I was there. I had one to find me a pepper pot because I never had a pepper pot, and I kept hearing about this pepper pot. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to try a pepper pot because everybody keeps talking about a pepper pot. So the driver that picked me up to take me out, he stopped on the side. Somebody was selling pepper pots. This was on a Saturday. And he stopped on the side of the road to get me one. He told me to wait in the van, but I jumped out the van. I'm like, I want to speak to the people. I remind you of Oprah. Okay. I'll say I want to get out and speak to the people. You know, I got to hear from the people, especially the lady who's making the pepper pot. So I got out, you know, to talk with her and everything. But she was making this in front of her home. So she sets up shop in front of her house and she sells different dishes. So he got the pepper pot from her. And the pepper pot is basically it's okra and a whole lot of other vegetables mixed in. Oh, yes, I felt safe there. Antigua, I checked that one off as safe for solo travel. You ever want to get away and just be on the island and you want to go solo, and Antigua is it. I felt very safe. The locals they're very friendly. They helpful. You can trust them. If they say they're coming to get you, oh, they coming to pick you up and they're going to be on time. They're going to be early. I was speed walking, got to the point when I noticed, okay, everybody on time around here. I can't be on my own time. I had to speed walk to the lobby because I'm like, they come on time. They be there ahead of time. And if they have to wait on you, they're going to pull off. But yeah, the people are friendly and it is safe. Not one time did I not feel safe. I did go out at night by myself. I had one of the drivers take me to this restaurant. Is called Big Head Lobster. I kept seeing it on social media, so I said, let me go by there, because the other restaurant that I wanted to go to was not back serving lobster at the time and other dishes. So I was like, I'll just go to Big Head Lobster since, you know, they're open or whatever. Some of the restaurants are not open during certain seasons. For some of the restaurants, when lobster season is over, they'll shut down for a little while and then they'll reopen when lobster season starts back. So lobster season is shut down for May and June. You won't be able to get any lobster. They're not allowed to serve any lobster May and June. So that's something to know. And it usually starts back at the beginning of July. So that's something to keep in mind if you ever want to travel there and you like to eat lobster. So, and not all the restaurants open back up at the beginning of July. And I was there the first week. So some of the restaurants that I wanted to go to, one was open, but they didn't have the lobster and other seafood. And they were only serving like fish. And there was another one that was just closed. So, hi, how you doing, Lily? Thank you for joining in. And also, I'm sorry if I missed anybody else, so let me go scrolling. I guess your name is BJ. Thank you for joining in. But yes, as far as safety, what made you choose Antigua? I chose Antigua. Like I said, I've been on a cruise to Antigua. We stopped there, but we weren't there long. You know, when you're cruising, you don't get to see a whole lot of the island. You only get to see like some of the island for a few hours. So I kind of fell in love with it when I went to Dickerson Bay Beach. It was just so calm and relaxing, and I just love Dickerson Bay Beach, even though I didn't even go back to Dickerson Bay Beach while I was there. But they have so many beaches there. And I went to a workshop about Antigua. So that kind of attracted me to go, kind of got my interest to go back there again. So I said, let me go and just do a stay there. So that's how I ended up back there. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. See, on the cruise, we stayed at the cruise port and then we just went to Dickerson Bay Beach. So that was not much to see. Yes, I can shout you out, Lily. Thank you for coming in, Lily. Yes, I really did enjoy myself. And I also, while I was there, another thing I like to do is go see other resorts. So I do property tours when I'm out traveling sometimes if I have time to, or I'll make sure I plan to do it. So I did get to go see Sandals, and I did go see Royalton Chic. I had been promising people sandals. So I said, I'll go and look at Sandals so people will know what it looks like sandals in Antigua. So I got to post that video too once I'm done editing it. But I already put Royalton Chic on there, and Royalton Chic is nice. They have the overwater bungalows there, which is really, really nice. I never stayed in one, but I would love to stay in one. So you do get your own butler with those over the water bungalows. So, and Royalton Chic is all adults. It's adults only as well. They have more of the party scene. The resort I was at, it was laid back. It wasn't a lot of entertainment there. That's the only thing would keep me from returning back to Pineapple Beach Club, is the fact that they didn't have a lot of entertainment going on while I was there. It was just, it was laid back. And I do like a little bit of entertainment if I'm doing a resort. But anyway, it was okay for the time that I was there, because I was off property most of the time. And the rest of the time, I'll chill at the beach. I don't know what I think about Home Depot theme song. Okay. Anyway. But yes, but other than that, the area I stayed in was a little further away from some of the activities that I was doing. Yes, I do. I do, but I'm new to this. I haven't been live in so long. I do. You want to be one? Because I need it. I do need it. And how do you get, I guess you have to click on these to get rid of. I got to learn this platform over here. And I was seeing, how can you get rid of some of these? Okay. Got that one. I do. I'm going to have to set some. Would you like to be one? Okay. Let's see here. I'm reading what you said, and I'm trying to do it now. Okay. Okay, I think I just did it. Okay. I think we're set. I don't know if do you see it on your end? I just did it. And thank you for that, JaLegacynd. I appreciate that. Yes, they do. Thank you for that, JaLegacynd. But yes, to answer your question, it's safe. I recommend it for solo travelers. It's on my list for solo travelers. Okay, I see the blue. I guess that's a blue square. Okay, well, the blue badge. I see it. Okay. Glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm back, too. I want to try to keep this live thing going, but my problem is I end up talking myself out of it for some reason. Like, what I'm gonna get on here and talk about? Even though I do have some things I can talk about, but I don't know. It's just getting up the courage to go live. I'm used to just doing video clips and just recording when I'm out traveling. But I am happy to be back, trying to keep it going. Yes, welcome into the live. My name is Talithica. And I'm trying to read your name. Yes, I do need to set a time. Well, I know I won't be able to do Mondays because I'm starting a new job, getting back to work. I'm grateful for that. But I'll be working evenings, so it's probably going to have to be on the weekends. I'm off on weekends. So my time will possibly have to be sometime on Saturday. Because that would be my off day. So it's going to have to be on a Saturday. Because I know I cannot get on here during the weekday in the mornings. I don't know if nobody will tune in. You never know. I might pop up some mornings. Think of something to do in the morning. Oh, welcome, Pete. Okay. Oh, it's Pete. Okay, welcome in, Pete. Now, I've been hearing people say Pete during their lives, and I'd be wondering, well, who is Pete? So that's who they calling the night bot or something like that, I guess. But welcome in, Pete. Oh, okay, you had a phone call. It's okay. I do appreciate you coming to the live, and I do be watching your videos, your garden videos too. And that purple okra, I never heard of purple okra. I was telling my aunt about that the other night. She'd never heard of it either. I was like, this lady, she's growing purple okra. And I want to know, have you ever heard of the okra that doesn't have the, they say there's okra that does not have the spine in it, if I'm saying it correctly. Okay, people will be expecting me. Okay, so yeah, I do need to set a time. And I will, and then I will post it and stick with it. I'm going to have to stick with it. Stick with my time. I need to get on here so I can grow this platform. Because I see posting alone does not cut it. Because I'll keep posting videos and posting, but I see that does not really help grow. It'll get me views, but it does nothing for getting more subscribers. Hi, how are you doing, Tanner? Thank you for coming in. Spineless green okra. Okay. I have to go see. You have a video on that one too? In red burgundy. Okay. I have to go back and see if I see that video on there, or if you can put my name and I'll go look at it. I want to share that with my aunt because I was telling her about that. She was like, what? I never heard of that. Now, I do want to try that because when you eat with okra, that spine, that's the only part I don't like. I love okra, but I don't like the spine. I hate that. Yeah, does it taste the same? Okay, thank you for subscribing. And when I get off here, I'll go and subscribe to you too, Tanner. If you just leave me a comment so I'll know that you're new to my channel so I can go back and subscribe to you as well. Okay, so it does taste the same. And that is... Now, I'm not good with names. I have a hard name myself, but thank you for coming in. I'm going to just call you AV for right now. I see it say Lito. And I think that is trauma breakdown. I don't know anything about no trauma breakdown. Okay, so I don't know about that one. Leave that alone. Ava. Okay, Ava. Thank you for coming in, Ava. And I'm sorry for messing up your name. And hi, Christine. Thank you for coming in. Oh, the trolling hour. Okay. That's what it's starting to look like. That's what it's starting to look like. We'll get actually. Oh boy, yeah, you're right. They coming in. But I am gonna set up a time to go live. Most likely it'll be on Saturdays. That'll be my regular day. to go live, and I'll just post it so everybody will know. They'll know when to come over to my channel, and I'll have more to talk about. And I'm surprised I'm on here today. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Christine said I look nice today. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad I made it. And I was excited about it too. I was excited. Another thing I like riding with the locals, they can tell you a lot about the island. They know the history of their island, and I really enjoyed that they know so much. You know, I'm like, who needs to go on a tour when you got them? They know a lot about their island, and they can share the history and everything with you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing it out, JaLegacynd. I really appreciate that. So yeah, if you're ever when you're ever out traveling, it's good to connect with the locals so you can learn about the destination that you're at. They would be the ones to tell you the history of, especially if they're a local there themselves, if they're from there, if they're a native themselves, they can share a lot of history with you. And I have a really good video on that Devil's Bridge. You'll be able to see that once I'm done editing the whole Antigua video. The taxi driver that took me there, he really knows the history behind the Devil's Bridge. And I'm like, after he told me the story, I'm like, can you let me stand here and smile for a picture after the sad story? You wait and tell me the sad story after I done stood here and smiled in front of this Devil's Bridge? Yes, Logan. Have a good night. But yeah, there is a sad story behind that bridge. So, but I am going to share the video, and you get to hear the driver talk about it. All right. Good night to you too. And hopefully you can catch me live again. And thanks for stopping by. But yes, once I'm done editing all, everything from that trip, I'll post that video up. I don't know whether I should do it as a premiere or just go ahead. I heard some of the YouTubers, they'll do their videos as premieres to get more viewers to come or whatever. I'm thinking about setting it up as a premiere. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. What is she talking about? Yes, hopefully you can catch me live again. Saturday. That will be my day. So come back Saturday. I'll be here. I just have to set a time, and I'll post it on my channel. I'll make a post. I flew from Charleston. I'm out in Charleston, South Carolina. I had a layover in Miami, which wasn't long, and I appreciate the layover. Gave me time to stretch my legs, and I was sat there and just enjoyed my snack that I took with me. So I do take my own snacks with me when I'm flying. So it gave me time to just stretch out and get some work done on my iPad. And the return flight was the same, layover in Miami and then back to Charleston. So it wasn't a long flight. It was packed though. It was a packed flight. That I can say, that flight was packed. I'm going to post the time. I haven't decided on the time, but I will make a post on my, and I'll have it up. I'll make a post with the time on it. Never did a premiere. Okay. So I'll do it like that. I'll just set a premiere. I just hope it turns out to be a good video. I try to record as much as I can, but when you're trying to really enjoy yourself, and then sometimes you'll forget, oh, I'm supposed to be recording. Oh, you haven't done any, okay. You should try doing a premiere too, JaLegacynd. I'm quite sure you still have some more videos from your Jamaica trip too. So maybe you should do a premiere before you post the next one. Oh, thank you, Chester, for the emojis. Well, you shouldn't be on here. Okay. So I'll set it up as a premiere. You move on to the next. You got all that content there. You have a lot to share. To go back through them videos and organize them. I have gotten to the point where I am organizing my videos too as I'm recording them. I had purchased this. I got my SIM card. And so I've been using that because I use my phone a lot. I haven't invested in a camera, but I am going to. Because my storage gets full. But I brought this off Amazon, and it has that SIM card in there. And I'll just put my videos in different files. Like if I do a hotel tour, I have the name of the hotel on the file and everything, and I just move everything over, all the videos for that over to there, or photos. If I did an excursion, like my Stingray excursion, I have all those photos and videos in that file. And all of it is on this little SIM card. So this is my whole Antigua trip on this SIM card. And then my other ones are like little USB flash drives for other trips. Like my Princess Cruise, I got those on like 2 different flash drives. And some Virgin Voyage content on another one. So I try to keep my videos organized. She said, "Oh, please share. I'm interested." And what about the, okay. Yes, I record on my phone and take pictures on my phone. That's all I have when I'm out there. I wanted to get a camera before then, but I didn't go ahead and spend the money on it. Because I'm like, there's other stuff I want to do that I'm going to spend money on. But I'm going to invest in a camera. Even though some people say you can get some of the best content with your phone. I was looking for my stick. But I always keep my tripod stick with me. I can pretty much fold it down. It's about this long, so it fits in my bag that I have with me. And then I have this. So when my storage gets full, I go ahead and start moving things over and organizing them in different files. And it's easy to use because you can just plug it right on into your phone. And you just put this little, let me pull it out, this little SIM card, just pop it right on in there. And then I just put it in my phone and it'll come up no name. And you can name it, but I just still have it under no name so I can recognize it. And I just move everything over. And then whenever I want to upload it, like if you're using your phone to upload your content, you just purchase the TB from Google. I'm not sure what the TB is. Yes, I'll do editing on my iPad actually. And I use what is it? CapCut. I use CapCut. And of course I use YouTube to learn how to do different things on CapCut. Or I ask Chat. Chat tells me how step by step how to do different things that I'm trying to do for my videos. But yes, I do my out, and that's why I have it. That's why I move it to this instead of me trying to airdrop to my iPad, because that can get full too. So I'll just save everything on here, plug this into my iPad, and I can edit my videos over there. So I do editing on my iPad. And I can edit on my phone as well, because I have CapCut on my phone too. Oh yeah, Chat is awesome. I know, right? But yeah, because I was trying to learn how people put the words behind their head, and I did that on my Royalton Chic video. So chat told me where to go at on CapCut to find the option to do that, step by step, and I was able to do it. And I was like, oh wow, this is so simple. Once he told me step by step, it was simple. But I was like, I would have never figured that out on my own. I was going back to see if I missed anything. So yes, you can take, I mean, your phone is good. I mean, the recording on the iPhone is good. You get some good videos on your iPhone too. Okay, thank you. Oh, my shirt. Well, this is actually, this is not my YouTube shirt. This is my business shirt actually. I have a YouTube shirt somewhere. I have a YouTube shirt. I done made a couple of them. I make different ones when I'm going on a cruise. This shirt is actually, I made this shirt when I did a vendor event. I did a women's retreat. Where did we go? Jacqueline Island. That's why we were at that. That's why I posted that video about Marriott, about the Marriott at Jacqueline Island. I was one of the vendors at a women's retreat, so I made this shirt, and my daughter has one too because she usually goes with me and help me set up my vendor booth. Okay, so you have this. Yes, you need to try that for your past videos, because you can put this on your, if you have an iPad, you can actually do it on your iPad or either on your iPhone. And I'm quite sure you may be able to do it on your laptop, depending on if it's like a, what do they call these, like the C port or something like that. If it takes this type of plug, you should be able to do it on your laptop. Okay, so you just do, you edit on your phone. Yes, because you pretty much can do everything on your phone. The only thing recording with the phone that I don't like is I have to stop. Like if I want to turn the camera back towards me, I have to stop it, stop the video, and then turn the, then hit the button for the camera to turn back facing towards me. So that's the only reason why I want a camera, so I can just keep recording without having to worry about stopping and, repositioning the camera. Yes, you should be able to do it on your laptop. And the reason I use my iPad, I could use my phone. I use it sometimes for like my shorts. But when it's like a long form video, I use my iPad because I, just want to be able to see everything up big and close. So, and I can do different screens if I need to. That's my reason for using my iPad. So, oh, Logan must be acting up. Oh, so you had one and returned it. It wasn't working out too well. Must be. Okay, so the phone is better. Okay. Because I thought about that, what is it? The 360. I just like the fact that it doesn't look like you're holding the camera. And it gets like, it seemed like it records more at a distance for me. Okay, so you're using an app. I have to try that out. Oh, okay. Dual shot recorder app. Okay, thank you for that, Keisha H. So I'm gonna have to download that and test it out. Well, I wish I would have known that. That would have been great on this trip, on the trip I just took. Okay, so I'm about to do that. Dual. Do a shot recording. Write that down so I won't forget. Okay. Okay, so that's not bad. Okay, so I'll check that out. Let me see us in here. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I'm definitely going to check that out so I can use that on the next trip. Okay. Well, I may not need a camera. I do that, so I remember to do that for the next trip, the next time I record. And so so it saves all your videos there, or does it automatically send it over to like your Google Photos or something like that? The squirrel guys. Okay. Okay, so it does save it to your device. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna download that when I get off here and start using that. That'll be better. Because with the iPhone settings, I don't know why they didn't have it where you can just flip it back and forth with all these cameras they have on here. And the only other problem I have is when it's when the camera is facing forward, when it's facing you, like if you haven't turned for selfies or something like that, it doesn't get like a wide shot. It's not recording like a lot of the background behind you, or it's just too close up on you. Your Samsung, they say Samsung is better. You're right. They say Samsung is better for recording. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to test that out. So that'll be good, especially for my shorts. I know, right? She is dropping gems. You need to do a video. You need to do a live on that. Okay, working on the Android app. Okay. Well, keep me posted on that one too. See, I have both, but I don't like this Android I have. But I got this as a business phone. But this is a Motorola. When I upgrade, I'm going to change it to a Samsung. That'll be the next one. But yes, you need to do a live on that. Hey, teach us about recording with our phone, about that app. Yeah. But I thank you ladies for joining me tonight. I know, right? I'm on here doing a live. I did it. I did it. And I was here for almost an hour, just a couple of minutes off. My first live, I was nervous. I didn't know if anybody was going to show up. And you came to my first live. Yep, JaLegacynd came to my first live. And I was nervous. And you stayed with me the whole time. said, might as well you stay. Yep, just a few minutes. And it'll be a whole hour. I did an hour. And then I'm going to work on that video tonight. And then, like you said, do it as a premiere. Like Kesha H said. So I'll just do it as a premiere. I hope it turned out good. Like I said, sometimes I was forgetting to pick up the camera. Pick up my phone and start recording. I was in the moment. Thank you for being my supporter. I appreciate that. Good evening, madam. And you have to share some more of Jamaica. I love Jamaica. Oh, you still get nervous? I can understand that. I'd be nervous too. That's why you rarely go live. That's what I keep hearing, JaLegacynd. The more you go live, the easier it becomes. That's what I keep hearing. And I'm seeing it for some people. I've seen it for you. You said you was gonna just start popping up. You started just popping up live. You were going just on Saturdays, and then you just started popping up live. Yes, you do get to build a community. Yes, and she just reached 1,000 subscribers. Yes, they do. I see that. I've seen that with your channel too. And people just start showing up more. So I do need to start going live more. Yes, Kesha H, you have to start going live more too. You have to get on there and go live when you're out there in the garden. Just get on and go live. Yep. So I'm one more minute and I have an hour. Yes, there is. People love gardening. Be ugly in the garden. Well, hey, that's real. That's what it's all about. She said, I'll be ugly in the garden. You don't want to see that? Hey, yes, they do. They want to see it. Yep. So you have to tell me, how can I keep the critters away to start a garden? That's what I need to know. Because since I moved here, I'm from Georgia. And never in my life have I seen raccoons almost the size of a puppy. Or bigger than a puppy, really. I have never seen raccoons that size. I mean, we got some fat raccoons walking around here. I can't garden. If I see a snake, I'm dying. I know that's right. You got to plant enough to feed the raccoons. Shoot, they eating enough. They be in the trash. They know how to open up the trash can. I was getting out my car. It was dark. It was probably about 10 o'clock at night. And I'm shutting the car door and they shutting the trash can. I took off screaming. Oh, throw the food in my neighbor's yard. Now that'll work. That might work. It might work. I might have to do that. Because I just don't see it happening. I wonder, can you, maybe I can grow certain things on, we have a screened-in porch now that we do have. Maybe I can try growing some things out there on our screened-in porch. Because I do want to grow like basil and cilantro and things like that. I know I can do those indoors, but I do want to grow my own tomatoes too. You say you don't play with them. I don't play with them raccoons either. I take off running. Them things is wow. And that they carry rabies. Yes, I've seen it. All yours are in containers. Okay, basil is easy. Okay. And I've seen the starter plants for basil in the grocery store too. So I know I can keep stuff like that indoors. But like tomatoes and other stuff that I'd be wanting to grow, I guess I could probably do it on the screen-in porch. Okay, oh, so you already growing things too, JaLegacynd. You got scallions and mints. I haven't thought about doing the scallions. Maybe I need to try to do that too. My mom is an onion lover. She loves onions. Okay, so you indoors, you don't do out, you just don't do the outdoors. You say indoors. I just don't do the outdoors at night because everything comes out around here at night. The possums, the armadillos, we got deers, I seen a pretty fox. We got it all walking through here. You put up fake flowers. Wow. I thought they only use fake flowers indoors. I ain't never heard of putting them outside. Okay. Now I like real plants. And I like fake ones too. I like fake flowers, but I like real plants. Okay, so I'll have to go back and watch that one. Your seed starter video. I'll have to go back and watch that for spring. JaLegacynd said, I like real flowers. You like real flowers, but you don't like them snakes. I know. I know that's right. I don't like snakes either. I'm scared of snakes too. But all right, it's 10:05. I'm scared of snakes too. I don't like no snakes. I don't want to be around no snakes at all. Not even pet snakes. But it is 10:05, and I'd like to thank you ladies for hanging around with me this long. Well, that's good you never seen a snake. So I mean they're not coming out while you in there. You have a blessed night too, Kesha H. And yes, JaLegacynd, I'm doing you. You keep saying bye, and then we don't never get off. Like the other day, you kept saying bye. We weren't ready to get off. But all right. I will be back Saturday. I promise. I promise. I just got to set a time. I just got to set a time for Saturday. Saturday. And I will be back. And I'm going to post it. But thank you. And I did get 15 likes. That's good. I got 15 likes tonight. So thank you, ladies, for sticking around with me. And I am going to be catching up with your videos too, Keisha H, because I need to see that. So thank you, ladies. And y'all have a good night. Oh, you said 16? Oh, I see 15 over here. Okay, 16. That's even better. I did it. I did it. All right. Y'all have a good night. And I'm going to share this live. Uh-oh. And I guess I can share it once I hit that X. I guess it'll automatically share or something like that. Or it may ask me, I guess. I guess that's what it'll do. Let me hit this.